12 tips to learn English language. In this video I'm sharing with you about the most beneficial tips to learn English faster. There are several ways you can use to learn English language as a language learner. Being bilingual is beneficial to many aspects of life. It's not the only way to expand your mind. However, here are a few other ways to learn new languages and improve your language skills without learning a foreign tongue. Tips to learn English language. 1. Read everything you can get your hands on. There are many interesting things you can find online for reading. 2. Watch movies in English. More often than not, movies with English subtitles have been dubbed into other languages, but there are certain ones that remain localized only for people living in their native countries. No matter which language they're dubbed into. However, watching a movie without captions would be difficult if you don't read the subtitles. 3. Attend a language course in person or online. When you learn through classrooms, there are many advantages to it over learning from books alone, including getting enough practice since your teacher can answer questions when required and provide feedback on what worked for you as well as what did not work at all. You also get people around you who will be interested in your progress and so may join in with the same enthusiasm that you have towards English. 4. Buy a dictionary. Study English words thoroughly every time you're in the process of learning words online. No matter how much long it takes until your brain gets used to the pronunciation of each word that you just learned. Pay close attention to capital letters, accent marks, and other similar elements so as not to be left confused whenever you come across an unfamiliar one. 5. Visit an English-speaking country. Traveling to other countries will give you an opportunity to improve your language skills in the country where they speak English. Not as a new language that is not only spoken but whose culture has followed a Western influence mostly. Alongside this, it'll help remove human barriers between languages, making communication easier and stronger. 6. Backing up things in YouTube. It is never easy, but the easier the language for native speakers to understand. This is one of these languages that are very simplified and would be ideally familiar. 7. Talk with real live humans. The best way to understand the language is by talking with native speakers. It might take many hours for you to be able to start a conversation, but about 5 different conversations would help you get everything down, and so, it's all worth it when you finally develop that fluency in English without having learned from books alone. 8. Get yourself comfortable. The most difficult thing when learning another language on its own is dealing with awkward obstacles without the help of another person. In order to overcome that obstacle, learn English you're comfortable in it when wearing your clothes and using common expressions every now and then around people. 9. Have fun with English. The best way to get attached to another language is by having fun in it. One of the simple things that you can do while learning English vocabulary, idioms, and grammar without fail is just studying folklore. This kind of study will force you to acquire new terminologies every time, which makes them easier for your brain to learn. 10. Start with what you really need. You can learn anything you need, but the most difficult language to learn will not be in that case of easy words. 11. Memorizing new vocabulary and studying. You'll gain the most important confidence in your native tongue once you've read or listened about it for a long enough time without needing the help of another person. If at all, speak that language and get used to its grammar rules as soon as you can, because inside those slides will be our secrets within learning easier. Besides getting over that self-esteem void while taking mental notes during times of writing exams for one moment to gain courage, giving you confidence that help your brain remember and in turn aids the success. 12. Spelling new words, sentences, and proper use. Sometimes there's a misconception doing English with all its rules as though learning English is fun. This can render you from making the most out of this language. Because when creating an article on a new topic you wouldn't know what to call it after trying every conceivable word that needs explaining. All in all, I believe that English is a language worth learning, especially if you're interested in traveling, making money, or just want to be more fluent. If you want to get the most out of it and make the most of your time, I highly recommend studying English with a native English speaker. Because they'll help you learn faster and remember everything better. That's not all I have for you. In the next video I'm going to tell you about the best websites and applications to learn English from home. With a certificate from a well-known academy. I'm also preparing for the playlist Happy English. Just for you. I hope you like it.